What's up, everybody? I am Automatic Jack. I'm here with a little more Horus Heresy Legions gameplay. We're going to flip this switch and go into Ranked with our boy Azkaellon. I played some Azkaellon Ranked games pretty recently. Actually drew one in there, but yeah, played some Azkaellon Ranked. Went pretty well. Had big old win streak and climbed up a little bit. So I think that the deck is certainly capable of performing in Terra. Let's see how I do making it perform. Doesn't seem to be a ton of traffic right now. Hopefully this will not lead off with a bot game, but if it does, I suppose we will start there. Exciting. Oh, it looks like it might be a bot. Bots pretty frequently play Horus. No, it's not. All right, thank goodness. All right, what do we got? We got a good starting card in Asteroid's Belt. We're going to skip on Spectre. Probably going to skip on the Dawnbreakers and see if we can draw up some stuff that's a little bit early focused. Stealth and Matadus would be nice. This is okay. This is okay. We do have the
history will be made
combo here. Combo up our boys. Oh, he's going to draw and hit us. Yep, that's... We'll definitely draw. Probably could have played Drilling Sight into Belt, but we didn't have enough to play early on. Or is it not draw into ability, or draw into attack, but rather void engagement into attack? Okay, so yep, starts out there. Saves us some phase damage. Or troop damage, I guess. No problem. And we'll go ahead and get the Asteroid's Belt on the board. Seems good. That is a threatening troop that we don't have a ton that we can do about. Oh, it would have to be... Man, that's unfortunate. So we do have to take 3 damage to the face here, because our option is going to be... that. If he had gotten any other Mark of Chaos, we could have gotten away with drawing a card as well, instead of going for the extra 3 face damage. That is unfortunate, but not going to win them all. He does have to play a card to get out of it. And we will draw up here. We'll get our command bridge, and we'll get a Matadus squad out. That's one of our good early game plays. We like having that Matadus protected. Gives him a little bit fewer options for how he can just directly remove that drop pod. So I think we cracked the drop pod. I think we Bane of Demons this. Easy money. Probably play another Matadus squad, hit him in the face, and go for command bridge. And I think we'll actually... We might take the last stand. The stealth for the Matadus drop pod was pretty enticing. We do have some other troops we can play though, and we'll have at least one more draw here. So I'm kind of okay with that. Let's see what he's got. He's got a frag grenade. Does he have a means of killing off the Matadus? He does not. All right. Well, that's basically perfect, because this way we can last stand this, making it a 5-3. Or a 5-4, rather. Doesn't matter. Hit him there, and then clear. And then I think we just draw, or maybe we Loriter. I think we just draw. Yeah, draw sounds... Okay, and that's perfect. So we get our Matadus squad, and we can escape out of it. We're maintaining some board pressure. We got a decent number of cards. I'm not upset with that. This guy is quite a good player. Horus is definitely a tough warlord. We know Horus is a tough opponent. Let's see if we can get another tactic here. We do. And we'll get a Matador squad out behind it. Perfect. And we'll probably go ahead and shock assault him down too. Because we're just trying to return that favor. We need to burn him down. He has an insane lethal range. I mean, he has like almost 16 lethal range sometimes, depending on what he can get out. There's a spear target. There's a nice big spear target, so that's fine with us. All right, so spear definitely is going to come out here. And I mean, yes, he gets a spear out of that, but like, what is he going to use it on? What is he going to use it on? Is he going to use it on a Dawnbreaker if I get a shock assault? Maybe. Maybe he is. Is he? I could even put out a. I mean, we can put out this Loritor or this Dawnbreaker, and then if he spears it, he has to use 6 energy out of his 10 to spear it, which is not great. I mean, alternatively, we could just go for another Matadus. Yeah, I think the Dawnbreaker and possibly getting speared is good. He probably does have outflanks. So it does, you know, it's not great to give him more removal, but like we have to get rid of that. Yeah, exactly. So okay. So he gets a 5 energy spear. Interesting. I wonder if it counted the Astartes dying in and of itself. That's strange. I'm not sure. That's weird. Answers in the comments if you know why that was 5 energy cost and not 6. Maybe Malagurst himself dying was enough to count that. I suppose it's possible. How many cards do we have? 8 cards in hand. We'll definitely draw on up. We'll get our tactic. And we will go for another Matador squad. And go for another shock assault. And now if we survive this turn, we're within lethal range if he can't heal. Azkaellon can put out some harm. Okay, that's an expensive removal. That's an expensive removal. We got the Spectre. That's not going to heal him. Does he have 2 energy to heal? No, he does not. Alright, so for our first game, we take out not only a Horus, quite a good Horus. There's that. And Horus falls.
Enough.
Azkaellon gets some work done. I've come to really respect this deck. This deck is significantly more powerful than I've been able to get to, given my relative lack of practice with it. I mean, if we look back in the battle log, I've played maybe 30 games with it total. In fact, I guess I can find out. Let's see here. Hey, how do I? Click on the card over here. Okay, yeah, we've gone 9 for 13 in ranked matches with this Warlord. I mean, these are all the games I've ever played with Azkaellon right here. Pretty good. Pretty good. It's his leather crafts. His leather crafts do it for me. And his glorious golden armor. I'm trying to, like, picture this jetpack he's got going. I guess these are, like, solid metal, like, wing shields on it. And he's got this big intake, I suppose, right over his head. Yeah, you'd think his hair would get sucked into that. And it would be like D on Always Sunny. I don't know. This seems dangerous to me. This seems dangerous. Speaking of dangerous, here's Corvus Corax. I don't think we need, well, both Matadus. Yeah, I don't think we need both Matadus right off the bat. We'll leave the drilling site for later. And okay, we're just gonna see if we can come up with a stealth. Stealth would be nice.
No mercy.
Stealth is always a good beginning tactic to keep Astartes on the board. They really want us to have that Matadus. We're not gonna play our counterattack because that just gives him a means of stealthing up immediately. Although I suppose it'd actually be okay. Interesting. Usually they want to save that. Oh, this is a bot. Weird. Why? We didn't wait that long. Huh. Kind of strange. Okay. We'll let him stealth up since we're not going to hit him next turn anyway. He can go ahead and have a turn of stealth here. Or have a turn of stealth. That's also acceptable, I suppose. Ooh, probably the asteroids, I think, is the answer there. So we'll be on 6 health next turn. We do have to take the 5 to the face doing that, which I don't like. In retrospect, that was probably bad. Bane of Demons would have been a better option. Well, now we have a chance to redo. Okay, so... yeah, Bane of Demons is definitely the play to get rid of that. Don't have our drilling site. We'll just get a Matadus out. We'll just Matadus. Acceptable. Prophecy comes out for the stealth. Trade off the Matadus. And re-Matadus. I'm not super confident, even though this is a bot. The bots can be dangerous at my skill level, which is to say not very much. And see, I say that, and then the bot goes ahead and humiliates itself. So maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, the Janus flank combo is very good. We know that's very good. We could also... nah, we don't want a Dawnbreaker flank. So we Janus, we flank. And we have 7 cards in hand, so we'll go ahead and draw. Maybe we'll get a command here. And that's good. That'll keep our Matadus and our Janus. Disregard. Disregard. As soon as I say it, of course, that is not the case. That hit us for an unfortunate amount. Alright, a Spectre would be beautiful. We would love a Spectre. We do not get a Spectre. I think it's probably post into queue up for... oh, when we don't grab a Spectre. That is very unfortunate. That is very, very unfortunate. Yeah, not great. Alright. Well, we're getting a little low here. He's gassing, but we're getting a little low. Dear God. What does this thing do? We have sentenced 1. Well, it looks like Foresight is going to come in very handy here. And we don't have a means of flanking in the Tiberel, unfortunately, because that Judgment of Angels was used on the Janus. So maybe it would have been a better deal. Stand by 2 seconds. There we go. Maybe it would have been a better deal to leave the old flank available for Tiberel. Yes. There's actually more damage if I use the Shock Assault directly on his face. We can reflood with more Judgment, or more Host. Yeah, just reflood with more Host. So we'll use this to take out the 1/1. We will take our extra damage. Definitely not looking good. Not looking good. Let's see if he decides to unstealth his troop, which he might, I suppose. He does unstealth his troop. Interesting. We don't have the spear, so I'm not a smart man. Okay, well, we'll do this in the right order. We'll go here. We will Shock Assault. And we will go for this. Go for this. We got to keep guys off the board. Unfortunately, this is just going to be more prey. Dawnbreaker and draw. Now Janus and draw. And hope to God we draw into something useful. And that is not it. It's looking bad, boys. Looking bad. Looking bad. This thing does damage to a sentence enemy. Oh yeah, that's serious, serious trouble. Serious trouble. Get the stealth down there, get the Matadus out here, because there is not much else that we can do. Decides to go for direct face damage. And then to potentially flank that back out. Nope. Let's see what happens. He can stealth because we have prophecy, so that's not the end of the road for us. Let's see where he decides to go. Does he kill the Tiburel off? That's 2 to an enemy troop. Interesting. Okay, does not kill the Tiburel off. So it looks like we get him. Yeah. Wow, pulled it out. Skin of our teeth, though. Skin of our teeth. That was too close. Too close. I think that is the first bot. So most of those wins you saw there might have been one other bot in the ranked wins in there, but generally speaking, playing live human players, we are getting it done with Azkaellon. You see, the bot gave me more trouble than a fair amount of the humans I've been playing against. Who knows? All right, let's take a look at game number 3. See what's up here. And it is Lucretia. We'll keep the Bane off the bat. We'll drop these two. Usually want to drop tactics and try to get troops. Yep, there we go.
Master of the Sanguinary Guard.
Your army is nothing next to my will to win.
And we'll just draw. Okay, fair enough. Being unstoppable helps quite a bit here. That's definitely going to be in our favor. Do we blow a Bane of Demons on getting Katsuhiro off the board? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think we can just pop his survivor bubble, and if she heals him up and puts something out, it's not really the end of the world. We have 2 Mataduses, so we're going to give her lots of things to think about. I think that's probably for the best. And we can keep this Bane of Demons if something useful comes out that is a little bit more Bane of Demonsable. Will she just throw away the Katsuhiro? She will, okay. So, yeah, seems okay. Seems pretty okay. And now I think the Bane and the face here is okay, because we're trying to keep her without a big board, and we want to get into the energy turns where we can play a troop and draw. And when we can do that, it puts her in some dangerous territory. Yeah. Okay. we're gonna draw here. Oh, and we're gonna draw Dawnbreaker. That's unfortunate. That is not what we really wanted. So we'll get the Madness out because we really kind of have to. That's unfortunate. If we had gotten any tactic there, I would be feeling a lot more confident here. Probably just Spear. Probably just Spear. Because... just Spear is okay. We'll knock down Katsuhiro. We're gassing her a little bit on cards. She has somewhat of a board, but not a crushing board. That's a little more crushing. Drawing into Bane of Demons here would be huge. Alright, so this is really the push. This right here is really the push. If we can get rid of this board, which I acknowledge will be difficult, if we can get rid of this board, then she is in really bad trouble because her capacity to draw is vastly reduced. We're going to start by getting rid of the thing that generates troops. That's a big one. We will then... Now, if we knock down Katsuhiro, it just comes right back up to 3 health. We'll just leave it like that. She has to either spend a lot of troops to get rid of that Sanguinary Guard. Okay, there's one now. Okay, so she's gotta use some troops. Alright, and this is the crucial point. So we'll take some damage. But we still got a little bit of pad of health here. And we can get our host off. Get rid of one of her troops. And now let's see. Will it work? We're low on health, but we're high on cards. She gets a front line that doesn't do anything. She has to spend lots of troops doing that. Okay. Alright, I'm feeling pretty good about this. Let's take a look here. So we can shock assault here. Then we can start knocking down troops. I can't see. Okay, we can start knocking down troops. Yep. Get all of her troops off the board. Get a Tibero up. And now she has no cards. Alright, so now it's top decking against a pretty convincing hand of troops. What she got? That's not going to do it. That is not going to do it. Alright, and now we're in our element where we can draw and put out troops. Oh, and we even get an escape vent. Beautiful. So we'll get the Dawnbreaker. We'll escape vent that Dawnbreaker. We'll trade here. We'll take Command Bridge, and actually, all these are good options. Yeah, I think we'll host for Flood. That's our next turn. Now we're very close on health. We have the board, and we have cards. So I would consider this game to be 90%. Doesn't matter, buff it all you want. That's going down.
This is no time for distraction.
Remember, Tizka.
That's if you can gas out the Lucretia, she loses. I played enough Lucretia to know. You really either you can establish a giant board that gets bigger and bigger and bigger early on, or you run out of cards and that's the end of that. I mean, even if she added cards to draw 1 or 2 more, having 1 or 2 troops is not going to do it for you. All right, what is our challenge here? Tactics with a base cost of 5 or more. It's possible that we get 2 of those. We get 2 more Hosts of Angels in the next game, and get my 2nd level for my challenge crate. I was feeling really terrible yesterday. I was feeling sick last night, so I did not make a video. I was going to originally make this last night. Kharn. Uh-oh. It's one of the only warlords I still consistently lose to is Kharn. I've beaten a Luther now with this deck. I've never beaten a Kharn. Let's see if we can get a Matadus. Matadus would really, really help. Really help. Matadus and Asteroids Belt would be two of the best possible cards we could get in here.
I am master of the Sanguinary God.
Janus is a good option too. Janus is definitely a good option. Get those up. Definitely draw. Okay. Oh, that's fun. And now he, now there are more ping targets that are not like foes. Yep. Fine with me. Does give him a card, I guess. Okay, fair enough. I still struggle with what to do with that counterattack. I feel like that counterattack is very confusing to me. 1 to 2 damage to all other troops. Well, we got Shock Assault for that when the time comes. We have Shock Assault with authority for that when the time comes. We can get a Janus on the board. That's true. We'll just go here. We don't love doing that, but we need to clear that off before we get the Janus down, because Janus landing is going to be big for us. Janus landing is one of the few options we realistically have. Don't hit the drop pod. You've got to be kidding me. Did you see that? What is that nonsense? Oh my god. Oh, that really, that hurts. That hurts. All right, that is nonsense in my opinion. All right, so we can take this guy off. We don't have quite enough energy to do it with only this stuff. Don't really want to take 5 to the face, but we'll go here. That's fine, and we'll Shock Assault that. Oh man, if he had missed with that one ping, a 1 in 4 shot, or with either of those pings, a 1 in 16 shot, to get both landing there. If he had missed with one of those pings, that would have been that. But it wasn't, as we saw. It was not. It was not. All right, so we're doomed. We are essentially doomed. Could do 7 damage to him.
Clever move. Clever move. Clever move.
Now let's see if he wants to hit us twice. Oh, no, he just wants to annihilate us with this. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, Kharn. Woof. Kharn, and a pretty lucky Kharn with some of that pinging nonsense, but still a very good game. I feel like we held up okay. Probably should have been trying to slam him more in the face, just do damage directly to his face whenever we could. All right, we get the belts right off the bat. Love that. That's going to help a lot against Saul, especially, who's consistently playing against or playing ahead of curve. We can try to do some ahead of curve stuff ourselves. I don't know how useful Spectre is going to be here. Might be. Might not be. Hall of Rights right off the bat. Very painful. Very painful. I think instead of what we would typically do, which would be playing Asteroids Belt, we're going to Shock Assault this off because we have to get rid of it. If you guys have played the campaign, you know that those Halls of Rights can be very painful. Yeah, that definitely has to come out because he's certainly planning on playing Astartes into this, so we'll... We'll go for Asteroids Belt here with the aim of flanking this guy off. And we're going to put in damage to his face because we need to, badly. Gives himself a little breathing room, unfortunately. We have an answer for that, at least. Take that off the board. And see where we go from here. Is he willing to take 5 more phase damage to protect his frontliner? Looks like the answer is maybe yes. Unfortunately, we're having to use a lot of attacking instead of withdrawing. I mean, he's been able to get out some very good troops, and that is bad for us. That really hurts our abilities. Oh, we miss. That is not good. Okay, so Bane of Demons here, Mad at a squad up. But this game looks like trouble. This game looks like trouble. How's Torduk doing? He is doing quite well. I think the next season is going to be kind of dedicated to Azkaellon. I think I can probably do some good work with Azkaellon, and I'm just going to see if I can make it an Azkaellon season. God, we need our flanking tactic like nobody's business. That's not quite it. Really want us to have Janus. And we'll draw, and we don't get the flanking tactic. That's rough. Gonna have to take the foresight to protect our face here in a bit. But I think it is bad trouble for us. Oh, that's okay. That's acceptable. That was a fairly slow play. Let's see what he puts out. Hopefully 2 things with 4 or fewer health. That would be amazing. Is this goddamn Cacophony Commander? Yeah, it is. Hate that card. Oh, no, shit. What am I doing? Of course. No! You son of a bitch. God. Is this Cacophony Commander? Yes. And certainly immediately, Cacophony Commander comes out and screws me. Whoops. Oh, my God. See, the thing is, he's not making my mission difficult. Idiot me is making my mission difficult. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. Not great. Not great, guys. Alright, there's the prophecy to deal with that, but man, do we have problems right now. Alright, so we'll foresight up to prevent our face from getting bashed. Wow. Oh my God. Worst card in the game, but it helps when you don't play into its ridiculous ability by just doing exactly what it wants you to do and trying to smash it. Jesus. Classic Jack play right there. He can't hit me. He can break the drop pod with Eidolon. And then take 5 to the face. If we draw a spear, I suppose theoretically there is still some gameplay to be had, but man, it's not looking good. Oh, it's not looking good. Yeah. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, the lack of flank, the Judgment of Angels would be a very, very handy card here. Very handy card. I was going to say, if he has any damage at all, that is the end. Alright, well, fortunately it wasn't my one blunder there that cost us the game, but it definitely didn't help. Okay, well, 5 games, 3 wins, 3 wins and 2 losses, not terrible. And we just keep on pushing our way up the rankings. When we started this deck, we were in high Mars, and we've gained almost 200 points just in the space of maybe 15 matches. So thanks for coming out and watching. I will be back with more Azkaellon very likely tomorrow, and I am loving the deck. If you guys want to see it one more time real quick before we go, this is what I'm currently running. You can pause here and take a quick look. If you like these videos, if you like the deck, leave me a like, throw a subscribe on the channel. I love to see it. I'm here to watch numbers go up. And that's what I've got for the day. This is Automatic Jack signing off.